Welcome to the Roll for Combat Actual Play podcast, where our intrepid adventurers are playing through the Pathfinder adventure, The Fall of Plaguestone. Join us every week as our daring adventurers face treacherous monsters and deadly obstacles on their quest to save a town from utter destruction. Lead on, listener. Your quest awaits.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, The Fall of Plaguestone. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, the crew start their attack. That's right. How many orcs do you think are in this fort? A lot more than they realize. Are they going to survive? Are they going to get overwhelmed? Well, you're about to find out. This is a fascinating episode because you're going to start seeing the power of Pathfinder 2nd Edition in this episode and actually all the episodes after this. One thing I've noticed about Pathfinder 2nd Edition is that if you try to do things completely on your own and just everyone do their own thing, you usually will fail. However, if you work together as a group and each of you support each other using your special abilities, actions, and spells, you do really, really well. This is something that is a big change from Pathfinder 1st Edition, where everyone could be doing their own thing, and yeah, you can kind of support each other, but unless you had like teamwork feats, or if you took specific spells that were support spells, you could just, play your own character and ignore the rest of the party. Pathfinder 2nd Edition isn't built that way. A lot of characters are given abilities that help out other characters. As you're going to see, the champion has a specific ability that works on other characters but not himself. A lot of the spells Celeste has not just help her, but the entire party, and so forth. You're going to start seeing that more and more often. It's highlighted really well in this fight, but also in the next couple of episodes where there's going to be yet even more fighting. I am going to be curious when we start the new podcast. Don't forget, we're going to be starting Pathfinder Adventure Path Extinction Curse in a couple of weeks. And we're going to be going from levels 1 all the way to level 20. How it's going to play out as they get to higher and higher levels. And obviously, Pathfinder, the math starts breaking after, I think, 7th levels where the math starts to break. From what I know, the math should keep working even at the very highest levels. And I'm going to be doing certain things to keep the game moving along really fast, even when they're like level 17 or 18, so they don't have a trillion options to choose from. I think it's going to work very much like video games, where you only use your best options. Even though you might have a million abilities in your character, you still only use like some of the top options. But there's one thing that they've definitely learned, in which Fall of Plaguestone was an excellent training ground, is that they learned the system and kind of how the characters play out, at least for levels 1 through 3. And when they built their characters for the Extinction Curse, they've definitely used what they learned from here and applied it to those new characters. You're going to be seeing a lot of teamwork, you're going to be seeing a lot of characters helping out each other. It's really going to be a full party effort as opposed to 4 individual characters with their own feats and abilities. I do like how Pathfinder 2nd Edition, at least from what I've seen so far, is really emphasizing the party system where everyone has to work together as a party. I am curious how that will affect organized play. I haven't seen too many issues so far with organized play groups, but if you've seen something like this where everyone was doing their own thing and you got into a lot of trouble, let me know. I'm curious to hear about those. And for those who aren't aware or didn't listen to last week's episode, that's right, we are going to be starting a new podcast in a couple of weeks with the same players, well, mostly the same players. We're going to have Rob, Vanessa, and Lauren from the Fall of Plaguestone in the new Extinction Curse, as well as Rob Pontus from Order of the Amber Die in No Direction. He's going to be joining as well. Jason's going to be writing his weekly column, and we're going to have Jason, you'll see. Yeah, he's going to be helping out. He's going to have a role in this podcast a little bit here and there. We're not exactly sure how he's going to be helping out, but we're coming up with a couple of ideas so he can sort of pop in and help out, say hi to everyone, and pop back out. I think it's going to work out really well. If you want to see the characters and their portraits, they're all up on our Patreon. You can go to patreon.rollforcombat.com. You just have to join at the $2 level, and you can see all the previews. We're also recording an episode 0 tonight, and I'm going to post that episode 0 really soon. You have to have a $5 donation, but if you donate $5, it helps out the podcast. It allows us to do even more shows, give out more content, some more great stuff, and you'll be able to listen to that episode 0 really soon. So be on the lookout for that in the next week or so. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's episode. Last we left off, you managed to find out that there's some orc brutes, or orkies, behind this large palisade. They just seem to be hanging out, not really paying too much of attention. It's about 5 o'clock, 5:30 by now. Okay, you smash open the doors. So both doors go flying open because they did not expect it. And it's double doors. And although they were holding them, both orcs go flying backwards. So now 2 orcs are going to be prone. The doors are also wide open.
Yeah, that's the signal.
Rob Tremarco is playing Cade Thistlerot, the halfling rogue thief.
This is my badass moment of the game.
Lauren Sieg is playing Prue Frosthammer, the half-orc spirit barbarian.
Super badass.
Vanessa Hoskins is playing Celeste Carvassalon, the human angelic sorcerer.
All because you had a convincing prisoner.
Jason McDonald is playing Brixley Silverthorn, the gnome champion liberator.
It really is. It really is.
Roll for combat!
This is going to be a long combat. Okay. The doors have flown open, so presume that those doors are actually like 90 degrees to the north and south. So that orc to the north actually has cover. It's like kind of behind the door, if you will. And then the orc to the south, you see like up against the palisade, those orcs strangely now have cover. But the good news is those 2 orcs are down on the ground. Cade does go first, and he just saw that.
All right, here we go. I move 25.
Oh boy. He's like flying over, rushing past through.
Stab that guy. Stab him so in the stab.
Oh,
Run right in front of me.
These poor orkies. Okay. As you rush into the courtyard, you see this well-trodden yard, and there is 4 orcs that you can see. These look like kind of low-level brutish orcs. But one guy, oh boy, we'll get to him in a second. You don't even have to do the sneak attack damage.
I love it.
All right, you killed him. He went flying and then he died. And there's another one next to him, and he's like, "No, not Dork! You just killed Dork."
Dork the orc. That's what you get. And then I move away.
Really? There's another one prone right next to him.
Yeah, I ain't sticking around.
Dun.
I'm not going to stand there and get surrounded by a bunch of monsters.
Big hero, that one.
I know. The orc you see is absolutely massive.
Big damn hero.
He has a huge great club. He's got furs all around him. He's got axes in his waist. This guy is just absolutely tremendous. Easily twice, if not 3 times. This guy would be the linebacker of orcs. The orc to the south is like, they just killed Dork! He runs around the door, because the door's there in the south. He sees the orc that just smashed open the door. Sorry, half orc that smashed open
Half
the door.
orc.
You killed my friend!
And you're next.
He's really upset. And he tries to punch you with his knuckle dagger. And misses. And in his upsetness, he tries to punch you again. And hits you. 21. Does 7 points of damage. That's actually a lot of damage. Prue is like, ow. You're up.
I just look down at the knife that stabbed in me, and I just take my dire flail in 2 hands and bring it down to crush his puny little skull.
You hit. And you do hit him for 8 points of damage, but it doesn't kill him. You're not Cade. You're not Cade. You're not Cade.
You're right, I'm not Cade. I'm going to stand here and hit him
I rolled
again.
max damage, too.
And you didn't even do your, yeah.
I didn't do my sneak.
Yeah, you didn't even do your sneak.
All right, well, I'm going to stand here and hit him again.
Okay. Okay. The good news is you kill him. The bad news is orc ferocity. He comes back.
Oh, my guy didn't do that?
No, he was so stunned that you just killed him. He didn't even have time to remember to come back to life.
Okay, I'll use my last action to throw up a spooky shield.
Okay, not raging, I see.
No, I want to cast my spells.
All right, the guy who's on the ground shakes his head and realizes all this just happened. He jumps up. He gathers his weapons because he was sort of stunned a little when you pushed him out, and he walks up. Actually, that's all he has time to do, is to just sort of walk up and sort of get in your face. And realizes he's surrounded. Oh no! Brixley's up.
Get him,
All right. This is a little bit new for me, so I'm going to use a command. Can I do a command animal to summon to have Ember get in here?
So you use one action to command the animal, and then the animal gets 2 actions to do with whatever you want.
So that's what I'm going to do.
Oh, okay. You're gonna want that.
I may just have to do a double move for this round, though.
Okay.
Kitty.
Well, it
on how
knows
far
leap,
away.
seek, stand, strike, and basic actions. So, okay. So it moves 30. That's 30. And it would go after you go, or during. When does it go?
It goes on Brixley's turn.
But
Oh,
before or
whenever
after?
interleaved with Brixley's turn?
Yeah, because Brixley gives it the actions, and then those actions happen.
Okay, I'll allow it. All right. So the animal has moved twice. Is that where you want it to go? I mean, that's as far as it can go. It can get up.
Yeah, I'll bring him up. Bring him up to the front for this round.
Okay.
And then for action 2, I'm going to try my new ability of Electric Arc.
Electric Boogaloo. I mean, Electric Arc. Okay. Wow, he's just full of.
I can
surprises
use
here.
against 2. I can use against 2 enemies within 15 feet.
Ooh, hey.
Okay. What's the DC for?
17. That's like I guess a reflex save.
So it hits, and they have to do a reflex save.
I think the reflex save is for half damage, if I remember correctly.
Saving throw, basic reflex. Oh, so it's automatic. It just hits. So critical reflex save. So you know how much damage he takes?
None.
Yes, but you could automatically hit a second one. Which one do you wish to hit?
The one in front of Prue.
Okay, the one that only was 1 hit point left.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, it doesn't matter because it makes a DC 20, and what's the a 17? But it'll take 1 point of damage because there's no less than 1. So it kills it.
Right.
You can't do less than 1. So he's dead. So you just found the antithesis of ferocity, which is Electric Arc, which will just kill them right.
That's
Okay.
fantastic.
Excellent use of a cantrip.
Second act. That's 2 actions. Oh my god, what's
And
going on? with you?
I'm going to put my shield up as my third action.
Oh,
Well, electric arc is 2 actions actually, because it has a somatic and a verbal component.
oh, you're right.
Oh, right. Sorry. I've never used it before, so I apologize.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, spells are tricky. Most of them are 2 actions. There's a couple exceptions like guidance and shield that are only 1 action.
2 down, a ton to go. Celeste just saw this craziness happen, and she's in the corner. So now what?
Mm-hmm. Well, it's time to start going and helping my friends. So Celeste is going to spend her first action to move up to the group. And then once she moves up, she is going to spend 2 actions and cast Bless. So she calls upon Loris to assist her friends. And blessings help my companions strike true in a 5-foot emanation. So right now it's only allies adjacent to me get a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, and it's sustained, and I can increase the area of it. So for now, that's all 3 actions: move and cast bless.
Okay.
I don't want to see what Lord Bigham's has to offer.
Lord Bigham's Lord Bigham's a coming.
Lord Nar. Lord Nar.
This is gonna hurt.
He looks at you all and says, in common, He actually walks up a little. He's carrying his massive tree trunk of a great club. Very impressive. You killed 2, but just leave. Otherwise, I'll have to raise the alarm and you'll die. Just leave. Just walk away. You'll be fine. Nothing will come up bad to you. Just walk away. And that's all he does.
We've spent per round resources, so we're not going to do that.
He's giving you the chance. But this guy makes Prue look tiny by comparison. The orc to the north, he has to walk around the door. The orc to the north, it's kind of like the elf on the shelf. He walks over to Prue, and then he's going to attack.
Is his name Nork?
Nork the orc, critted Prue the shrew. Yeah, so crits you for 10 points of damage, and he's like, "Ha! Run away! Listen to Lord Nar! You bad adventurers! You leave! He's gonna attack you again. He feels jaunty. That's a critical miss. Cade's up.
Yeah.
What you doing, Cade?
I did it.
You gotta say it so people know.
Attacks. Oh, my apologies. I am stabbing the man betwixt Prue and I get to do sneakity sneak damage.
Oh, so you do 7 points of regular damage, 3
points of stabulant damage.
Okay, you kill. Oh, sorry, you don't kill him. You do 10 points of damage, and he's like, "Ow! You hit me in the kidneys, you bad little man, you."
Because you have 2, I'll stab the other one to make it even.
That was with your sneaks?
Yeah, not good. Not great.
Not great.
Wow, you guys are mean. Oh, that's actually not a crit because it's your second attack. Here, I'm sorry.
Well, whatever
Oh,
I
I
roll.
forgot. It's minus 4.
It's minus 4.
Damn. Except for one small problem. Orc ferocity!
Well, 3 more of that is... I guess it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. You stab him, he almost dies, but he's like, "No, kill Mork, the orc." So Mork is all ready.
All
He's
I get one more shot.
Back. He's coming back. Mork the orc.
Let's see how this goes.
From Zork.
Well.
Okay, now he's dead.
Yes.
Mork is no more.
As I become a Cuisinart.
Prue's up. Prue's taking a little damage.
Well, you keep rolling so dynamite against me. If you could cease and desist those actions, I'd really appreciate it.
Well, we haven't even started the real fight yet. This is just the warm-up.
I know. That's why you need to stop just smashing me with mooks.
What does Bless do for us?
It's a +1 to hit as long as you're within 5 feet of me. So
5.
if you want to wait, then I can move.
No. I can never. It's better to get +1 to these people here.
Alright, I'm gonna begin smashings.
A smashies will happen.
A smashing she will go. A smashing she will go. That orc is turned to goo. A smashing she will go.
Only 7 points. It's still alive.
I'm rolling so low on my damage.
You guys are going through them pretty quick. You're still going pretty well. Hit with a 20 because you get the +1.
Alright, well let me throw out another one.
Throwing them all out. Davy Crockett. 5 points damage. Wow, minimum damage on the +1.
I'm just rolling
flat.
bad.
Yeah, 1d10 +4, 5. But you did hit with a 20. That's 2 20s in a row. Modified.
But it's still up, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's still alive.
That's frustrating. Alright, I'm expecting something really big and bad to happen, so I'm thinking my last action is for the shield.
Okay. Brixley is up, and Ember, the super cat.
I'm going to draw my weapon since I was pretending to be a prisoner. I did not have it drawn. I'm going to move up so that I can get an attack on that guy, and I'm going to do an attack on that guy.
There you go. A 2 will not cut it.
And since I used all my actions, I can't do anything with the cat, so I'm done.
Celeste.
All right, Celeste is going to spend 1 action with Concentrate trait to extend her Herger Bless by 5 feet, so it's now a 10-foot emanation from her, which will get Prue, Brixley, and Firecat, but not quite Cade. And then she's going to spend her other 2 actions throwing Produce Flame at that orc right there in the front.
Orc ferocity!
Ooh. Still, it's almost dead. I'll take it.
Yes, that's good.
Zork the orc will not fall! Lord Nar.
Here it comes.
He just shakes his head. You should have run. And with that, he rages. As he rages, his body seems to convulse and become larger, bigger. Veins start popping. And he screams this horrific scream that echoes throughout the canyon. And then he runs up.
Here comes the pain train. I'll have 1 ticket to the pain train, please.
The pain train is actually going to Brixley. And unbelievably,
thank God.
Unbelievably, he misses it too. After all of that. But it's kind of like Lord of the Rings with that mighty flail. And the battle, like this huge club, like flies right past Brixley and goes into the ground, and he realizes, oh boy, that would have been bad. But we're not done.
Do I see that he was swinging that with a plus 14?
Oh yeah, he had a plus 14 to hit.
Oh God, this is so bad.
Oh, it's getting worse. And then off into the tower, arrows start to fly towards you.
Can we at least have cover from their allies?
Oh, you have cover. Okay. I'm just looking up this ability because there's lots of cool abilities here. Okay. Arrows come flying out. 2 arrows simultaneously. 1 going towards Brixley and 1 going towards Prue. 1 hits Prue for a 26 for 9 points of damage.
I'll go ahead and block it, so I'll only take 4 damage. And then my shield goes away for like 10 minutes.
And then 1 completely misses Brixley. Something's going on with Brixley. Alright, I healed you 5, Prue. So your shield takes some of that. And so 2 of the arrows come flying at you simultaneously. And you're realizing, wow, that really sucks if that happens again. But now just a regular arrow is going to come out. And this one is going to go to Prue. And it misses. The orc that has ferocity is still standing, and he's just rabid. He's just going to attack. He doesn't care anymore. Prue is doing a good job blocking this with her body. Miss, miss, miss. Good job, Prue.
I'm taking a lot of damage here.
You're not done. Cade does not go.
I do not go?
To the south, you see more orcs starting to run out of the hut. You see 1 orc run out of the hut. 2 orcs run out of the hut. 3 orcs run out of the hut.
Oh no.
We got this.
1 orc run out of the tower.
What's happening right now? Are we supposed to be able to do this?
Just stand your ground. Stand your ground.
If we kill the leader, they're all going to be afraid, I think. I hope.
Okay, 5 more orcs have appeared on the battlefield. 3 came out from the hut to the south. 2 came out from the tower to the north. Oh, and there's someone firing arrows at you from an arrow slit in the tower. Cade is up. Go.
All right, let's see if we can start stabbing the big guy.
Oh, you're going to have cover if you're going to go against a hard corner like that.
Okay, whatever. I can't move past anybody, so that's all I got.
Does he get any pluses to hit?
+1 from the
No, other
plus
than
1
that,
sword.
your short sword.
I'm not within the emanation of the bless. Is he raging or anything?
He is raging.
Armor class lower when you do that?
Let's see. Oh, you know what? Give me a second. Let me redo his armor class. No, you still missed. You missed just barely. I actually already put that in. You barely missed him because of the cover between you and the palisade. You almost got him. It just clipped the palisade. Very close.
Let's try it again.
Try it again. He's like, all right, I'm going to aim this time. But you were pretty close, and you only rolled an 11, so it wasn't impossible to hit this guy. But a 5 ain't going to do it. You're like, just
totally missed.
And one more.
Oh boy.
Just crit farming.
Crit farm. Okay, Prue. You got an orc raging in front of you. How ironic.
Yeah, this is gonna be a bad time. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attack him, and then I'm gonna get behind the wall so I don't eat another arrow, because I'm starting to take just too much damage here. So I'll throw out some attacks first. I forgot to declare rage, but that's fine. I'll do it next.
You hit. 17-27. You hit for 13 points of damage on Lord Nar. Barely seems to scratch him. It literally bounces off of him. You do full
You
damage.
raged? Is that including rage?
I forgot to declare it before I clicked the attack button.
But you said it.
I'll give it to you.
Oh.
If you want to, I'll give it to you.
I appreciate that.
Don't do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably die. I won't get the chance to do it again.
So what's it do? An extra
Extra 3.
3 points of damage. 16 points of damage. All the difference.
I don't suppose the extra to hit would have made it a crit, would it?
Nope.
I don't get it. Oh, I forgot about that. The +1
Well, you
from
get
blast.
a +1 status bonus from me, and then whatever rage gives you.
Rage only gives me damage bonuses.
Oh, okay.
I've got one action left, and I really want to be here in the front lines, but I think it's smarter if I duck behind cover of the wall so I don't eat arrows for no reason. So
Attack of opportunity. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
That would have been funny. Brixley's up.
All right,
Brixley,
well,
you got this guy who's like 7 feet tall in front of you with a tree trunk.
Get that cat engaged.
I'm going to go ahead and attack.
A +1 on that?
+1. 5 ain't gonna cut it. Verse 14.
I'm going to put my shield up, and I'm going to give a command to Ember to attack the lesser guy.
Okay. Jaws or claws? You can do either one.
Claws.
It's the same to hit. It kills him. He dies. Yay! I don't think it made the sound effect, but he did die.
Yeah, didn't get the sound effect.
4 orcs dead. 4 orcs dead. 4 orcs dead. See how they run.
7
See
more to
how
go.
they run. Dun, 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 dun. Celeste's up. You're doing pretty well.
I think with all these orcs and only one good humanoid target that Brixley's going to take a lot of heat. So I'm going to try the tactic I feel like I should have tried against the plants, is to cast Sanctuary on Brixley. So what I'm going to do is Celeste's going to spend one action to move up to Cade, and then she's going to reach out and touch Brixley with Sanctuary so she can stay hidden behind this wall and out of that archer's range.
I like it.
The range of Bless is still 10 feet.
So what does that give Brixley?
They have to like make a will save to attack me or something.
Basically, yeah. So I word Brixley against attacks, and creatures attempting to attack must attempt a will save each time if they use a hostile action. If Brixley uses a hostile action, the spell immediately ends. Otherwise, this lasts for a minute. If a creature makes a will save against it and gets a success, they can just go ahead and attack, and any other attacks that turn, but have to try again the next turn. If they fail, they waste that attack and can't attempt further attacks against the target this turn. If it's a crit fail, they can't attack at all as long as the spell's up. If they critically succeed, their will is so strong it actually breaks the spell.
So that's your second level 1 spell you've cast, right? You did Bless and then this one.
Those are both first level spells. I haven't done second ones yet.
I think I said first level spells. I thought I said level 1.
Yeah.
Level 1 spell.
Yeah, that's my second first one level spell. So I've got 2 level 1s left and 3 level 2s left.
So this will be interesting. Are you done?
Yep, those are my 3 actions.
Lord Nar sees a tiny little man in front of him. He brings up his club. Now he does to do a will save to attack our little buddy here.
He does.
25 make it?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but I don't think it's critically. Let me check. My spell DC is 19, so he'd have to get a 29 for it to be critically. So he gets to attack this turn.
The whole turn or just
Just this round. Yeah.
So he can do 3 attacks if you wanted to on him. He doesn't have to do will save
success. You
every
can
time.
attempt its attack and any other attacks against the target this turn. Yep.
Okay. Does Brixley have a shield up?
Yes, I do.
I don't know how he did it, but he rolled a 2 again against you. That is insane. He's like, get over here, you little mongrel. I'm going to attack you again, sucker. He's like, oh, this is not fun. Okay, that time he hits you for 18 points of damage. 1d10 plus 9 piercing with his...
That's amazing.
Oh, it's actually not piercing. It's a great club. It's supposed to be bashing. Do you still use your your shield on this one, Jason?
Sorry, I'm thinking for a second because that would basically break my shield.
Take your time.
Instantly.
Take your time. I'm not forcing you. You can do whatever you want.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and use my shield.
Okay. So, you use your shield, which will save you from 5 points of damage. And your shield, does it break it? It just breaks it. It doesn't explode in pieces because it has 20 hit points, right? So it comes damn close, though. It's like it almost smashes into splinters after that absorption of the hit. And now he seems excited and he decides to, attack again. At a minus...
Minus 10, wouldn't it be?
Yeah, minus 10. Oh, boy. Now, good thing that was in the first attack, because that 32 would have critted you. So he hits you only for 17 points of damage. And he gets you with the 22, and he's like, meat pie. All right, so this person in the tower needs to do a will save to attack Brixley, correct?
Correct.
So 15 fails.
Fails.
So she cannot attack him.
This turn.
Okay. And then tries to attack.
And the action is wasted. So whatever
Right.
she was trying to do, that action's wasted. She's got her other ones
Okay.
left.
Okay, so now she's going to try to attack the cat, but that's just a normal attack.
Yep.
Now, does that count as an attack? So would the second attack get a minus 5?
I believe so. Yeah, it says the action's wasted.
Does that mean it could technically try to attack Brixley again with another will save?
No, failure is the creature can't attack the target and wastes the action. It can't attempt further attacks against the target this turn.
Well, it does hit the fire cat for 7 points of damage, and that person is done. And here comes the screaming Mimi orcs flying in. One orc comes flying in, tries to attack Brixley. Wow, I think that's a critical fail. That's a 6.
I think that's a critical failure. So as long as Sanctuary's up, that orc cannot try to attack Brixley again.
Okay. Cat
Sorry about your kitty.
misses with a 2. Another orc just saw that. I was like, huh? He runs over here towards the back. He tries to attack Brixley. 18. That will probably. Oh wait, what's the save?
18's a fail.
Really?
19 is the 19 is the DC. Yeah.
Oh well, this one took out a javelin and was going to throw it at Brixley, but suddenly got scared. This one also was going to throw a javelin. 19.
19 does it, so it's allowed to attack.
Throws a javelin at Brixley. Brixley, what are you made out of? It's like,
I don't know.
Adamantium.
okay, these other orcs that are on the stairs are seeing this happen. They're kind of a little stunned, but they're just gonna run up with their daggers. Heads up.
All right, let's try and stab Lord Chunks again.
You can't always delay.
Why would I do that?
Just saying.
Clear things out. Other people can get in position. Who knows? Bless is still up though. You have advantage from that, so +1 now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that you roll an 8. That wall in your way is really causing you trouble. Okay, now you actually finally hit him. Good old 19. For a what's that, like a 25 or something? You hit him for 5 minimum damage.
All right. One more time.
2 ain't gonna cut it.
Yep.
True. You
All
just
right.
saw your friend get mashed.
Yeah, and I'm not in a position where I even can get to him. All I can try to do is clear a spot and then maybe work my way up there. So that's what I'll do. I'll take my flail and I'll attack around the wall and try to hit the orc that is engaged with the kitty cat.
Hit. 8
Minimum
points
damage
damage.
again.
Minimum
This is-
damage.
This is great. This is fantastic. I can't roll anything. All right, let's try again. Let's try. And
Actually,
finish
no,
him off.
wait. Sorry, that's that actually is a crit. I don't know why I didn't do that. That's a 28 against their AC. So you crit. I don't know what I was thinking. Hold on. All right, so it dies, but it gets orc ferocity.
Okay. So I'll swing at it again then to try and finish it off.
All right, now it's dead, dead, dead.
All right. I hope this isn't the last thing I ever do. I'm gonna step into its place so I can help work on the big guy next turn.
Oh.
We have to fight it. Like,
Yeah, but.
Is that where you go? Right there?
well, my other
God.
action is I can stay in place and treat wounds on myself. I just,
That's not a bad idea.
Mhm.
well, all right. If y'all think that's better, I'll do that then.
I mean, you can move into the murder box, or you can refill your hit points. Whichever one you think is a better idea.
All right. Treat wounds, battle medicine, and treat wounds is not a concentration, so I can do that. I can angrily pull a dagger out of my side and work on my wounds.
Well, you're half orc, so you just rub dirt in it. So since you have the bandolier, it's a single action to do everything, and you attempt a medicine check. So medicine check. 19.
That's enough to get 2d8 back. So let me roll
Okay.
2d8.
8.
It's something.
It's something. Brixley's up. You're still standing.
I'm going to go ahead and lay on hands on myself.
Wait a second. Wait a second. That heals a lot, too. Doesn't that heal like 24 or something?
18. It's 6 points per level.
Oh, okay.
Ho!
Technically, if all you do is order your cat, you're not really breaking the sanctuary.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you
True.
don't take a hostile action, then Sanctuary will continue to try to protect you.
All right, I'm going to order my... So if my cat could attack, potentially?
Yeah, because it doesn't
Yeah.
have Sanctuary on it.
All right, Kitty's going to... I'm going to order cat to attack and then pull back a little bit because I don't want to have it get filled with a bunch of arrows and javelins.
Kitty cat, go!
And the kitty cat gets the advantage of Bless too, so that's nice.
Oh, well.
Gets another attack.
Yeah, but there's like a whole bunch of enemies coming. It's not that... doesn't have that many hit points.
Well, it's not going to go anywhere unless you spend another action to order it, and then you're stuck there.
Well, it gets two actions,
No, it gets
right?
two
So
actions,
one could
so it could
attack.
move.
Yeah.
No, you have to tell it to move.
Well, he commanded the cat, and then that gives the cat two actions, and then it gets to do things, I thought. Or does it have to only do one sort of thing?
Well, it can do different things. It just has to know what those things are. So, like, it would need to know move, I guess.
All right, I'm going to get friend out of there for now.
Interesting. So is this command? It's not command. Because command an animal, it does it when you tell it to do on its next turn. Oh, that's weird. You can spend multiple actions to command the animal. You can spend 3 actions to command the animal to stride 3 times or to stride twice and then strike. Now, you see, you have to use 1 action per command. That's the thing.
It's different for animal companions. They get
Oh, okay.
2 actions per.
Yeah, this gets into is a, since a paladin mount is also listed as an animal companion.
It's page 214. Your animal companion has the minion trait, and it gains 2 actions during your turn if you use the command an animal action to command it.
Well, it just says you don't need to attempt a nature trait.
On 214, it also says it gains 2 actions during your turn if you use command.
Well, that's
an
because
animal.
it's a minion. Yeah. Oh, I see. If you use the command to command it. All right, I'll say that like you used your command. You know what? It's like it's like cheddar. It's like you use 1 action to make it do 2 actions. So that way you get 4 actions in your turn. 2 for you, 2 for the animal. So I'll say it's okay, Jason. Wow, it's like we're playing Starfinder.
Okay. Well, that'll get him. That'll get Ember. Actually, I'm gonna get Ember a little further out of the way of projectiles.
Okay, so Ember moved, and now you have 1 action left, I think, Jason. Or do you have 2?
Yeah,
I don't
but
remember.
yeah, I do have 1 action left. I'm a little torn what to do because I don't think I want to break the sanctuary. But I don't really want to move, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do.
If you stay there, you're probably dying. If you move, someone else is probably dying. It's a tough choice.
Well, I think you can like get cover, right? So you can use the palisade wall as cover to increase your armor class.
Yeah, but then we open. I'm gonna stay put.
Sure.
Can you raise half of your shield that is left?
No, nothing's left.
Well, they got to make DC 19 will saves to attack me. That's not nothing.
Oh, that's true. So you're going to continue doing that. So if Celeste continues.
Yeah,
to
if she's still giving me the sanctuary, they
Oh,
still
okay.
have
Yeah,
to
you
do
haven't
will
broken
save
it.
to
Lasts for a
attack me.
minute. So.
Oh, okay. Then you do as you're going to do. I'm not going to say.
I'm trying to look for the like use cover rule.
Use cover is. I actually know exactly what that is. That is you get like an automatic. Hold on, it's actually really good.
Take cover is one action. It's on page 471. If you are benefiting from cover or near a feature that allows you to take cover or are prone, that's when you can use it. You press yourself against a wall or duck behind an obstacle. If you would have standard cover, you gain greater cover, which is a +4 circumstance bonus to AC.
You could maybe take cover from the arrows.
Otherwise, you gain the benefits of standard cover, which is a +2 circumstance bonus. So you could argue that he's like using the wall that's there to help protect him.
I'll say you can use the wall if you want to take cover, and I'll give you a +2 to your AC.
Okay, then I guess I will do that.
Fantastic.
Okay, you take cover. Wow, he's really working it. He's like, I'm going to stand ground and take on the whole orc army. Literally. Celeste is up.
Okay, let's see. We're probably going to get more company, so I'm going to spend one action to increase the radius of Bless again. That is going to be up to 15 feet, so Prue is now in it, but the kitty is not where it currently is. And then my other two actions, I'm going to cast my first second level spell on the big guy. I'm going to be casting Spiritual Weapon. So it's a verbal and somatic, so that's my last two actions. And this spiritual weapon made of divine force, it looks like a spear, appears in my square and flies over to the big orc and makes an attack.
What does it look like?
I mean, it's probably all shimmery and gold looking.
It's on the I made it. It's on the battleground.
Oh, is it a spear? Is it a spear?
Oh, okay. I thought it was in my attack things. Hold on, let me see if I can get rid of it.
No, look, I put it on the battleground. There's a spiritual spear. See that?
I like that.
Oh, cool.
And you can use that to attack with. Oh. Because doesn't it actually like take a spot, or how does that work? Or does it not?
It doesn't. It counts as a weapon, but it doesn't actually take any space.
Okay, so it's just kind of
so the weapon
around.
doesn't take up space, grant flanking, or have any other attributes a creature would. The weapon can't make any other attack than a strike, and doesn't gain effects of feats or spells that weapons do not apply to it, yada yada.
Does it get one strike per turn?
Yep, it just gets one. And it is sustained up to 1 minute. So to have the spell continue and to have it keep striking, I actually have to spend an action each round now.
It rolls a 3, so it missed.
Yeah, it kind of sucks. It also counts against my multiple attack penalty, which kind of sucks, but that's fine.
So you have how many spells going on right now?
I have 3 spells. I have Blessing, Sanctuary, and now Spiritual Weapon.
Damn.
Concentrating.
That is
I have a whole
ridiculous.
tracking sheet for it.
I think even Lord Nair is getting a little impressed by this. So he's like, ugh. He's looking around and he's like, something weird about you. He tries to attack the little gnome once again.
Woohoo!
And he
Hell
fails.
yeah.
And he's like, yeah, you think that's good? You're wrong. Ugh. He walks over to Prue, decides to attack Prue instead.
Is he gonna? If he attacks from that space, I'm gonna get the benefit of cover.
Looks like it.
Yeah, you get cover. He misses with a 5. He's like flailing around. He's raging. He's flailing around. He's failing his attacks. Okay, interesting. Okay, this person's also gonna try to attack from range. Will save of 27. Will that make it?
Yes, it does. Not critically, but it makes it.
2 arrows come flying out. One goes towards Brixley and misses. And one goes towards Celeste and
Ooh.
misses. Very close, though. Like, it whizzes right by your face, and you went, uh-oh, that ain't good.
Yeah, cover was the only thing that saved me in that.
And then another one goes by Brixley and misses. Okay, one of the orcs in the back with one of the javelins decides to try to, he pulls out his javelin and is going to try to attack Brixley. Fails.
Crit fails. He can no longer target Brixley until the spell goes down.
Oh, was that the one who did it before? I wonder, wasn't there one?
Now that I have not been keeping track of.
Oh, I actually thought that was the archer.
The
no,
one that's
the archer
next-
just failed.
The ones to the right of Lord Nar is the one that can no longer attack Brixley.
Oh, good memory.
No, I'm gonna put okay, I'm gonna put a little thing on it. Okay, I put little commands on them. Okay, those with the little symbols, they can't attack Brixley ever. So it's gonna move over here, and instead it's going to it's gonna ready its spear to attack someone else. Okay, this far one that tried to attack Brixley. Oh my god, he critically fails too!
They're all dazzled by my fashion sense.
They're like getting a little weirded out by this whole thing. Okay, well he also has a spear ready and he kind of wanders over. Like they're strangely ineffective, and they don't know why. Okay, this one over here knows it can't attack Brixley, so it's just I don't know. Wow. He's an orc. Yeah, he's just going up. He's just gonna knuckle dagger Prue. Misses. Misses again. He's like, stab. And then this other one, who's right next to Brixley, he's like shaking his head. He smacks his face a little. He's like, snap out of it. 9. Damn it.
That is still failing by 10.
What is going on with this Brixley?
Nobody can attack me.
Sanctuary is earning its weight.
Sanctuary. He's like he's sitting there stunned, but he doesn't know what to do, so he's just gonna sort of gonna wander over.
Come on out.
They're very confused. They're all confused because they don't know what to do. Kate is up. Lord Nar, by the way, is yelling at them. And he's like, what are you doing? Get him! He's right there!
Flanking.
You hit. 7 points of damage.
Plus
Nothing.
+5.
+5. Okay. You moved, you attacked, you got one more action. 5 orcs dead, 4 orcs left. Plus the mystery archer and the big bad boss. Kate is done. Prue is up.
Alright, I think that I need to focus my efforts on the big bad. I think the mook next to me I can leave to maybe the cat or something.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to attack the big bad.
And you have a +1 from Bless.
Come on, dice gods. This is my time of need.
Is it just a +1?
Yeah, because I have a 15-foot emanation now for it, and it's a +1 status bonus on attack rolls.
You almost critted. Close, but not quite. But you did do minimum damage
again.
8 points of damage.
This is getting... Alright, that's fine. Let's attack again.
You guys
Does rage add damage?
trading
It does.
blows.
Well, then rage would add damage.
It's already calculated
already
into
in
it,
there.
though.
Oh, it's +7. I see.
Okay, now you did extra damage. 12 points of damage. There you go. You hit with the second attack. He's starting to get a little bloody. You've hitting him quite a bit. He's starting to get a little angry.
I'm going to use my last action to take cover because I know it's going to have a bad time next turn.
Ember and Brixley, home of the wild frontier.
All right. Well,
what are you gonna do, Brix? Brix, who he's standing there. He's like in that movie Hercules, which really was a bad movie. But who was the guy who kept trying to get killed, and he stood there with his arms out with all the arrows trying to hit him, and they all missed, and he didn't get hit by like a single person. You're like that. You're like, come get me, everyone, and no one can hit him.
see, I don't know. I mean, the sanctuary right now is worth it because it's like I'm at least keeping all the orcs from streaming through, and they they can't attack, and most of them can't attack me anymore.
We did just read that you can do extra handle animals, so you could just have your cat go, I think, 4
That's true. I can do 2 handle animals
And raise your shield if you need to.
and just my shield's dead, so do the take
Oh.
cover. I think I'll do that. 2 handle animals and a take cover.
And you can technically be a flanking partner for your kitty, too.
That's true. I still am holding a weapon. All right, Ember, get in there.
Oh, God, this poor orc. He's double flanked. Look at that. And you never see that. He's flanked
X marks the spot.
every way possible.
Good kitty!
Nice
Good
kitty.
Okay, he actually died, but
Well, if I need to, I'll give him another command animal and have the
ferocity.
cat. All right, I'll have
Yeah,
the cat
that sounds
attack
good.
again.
He does get orc ferocity. He comes back.
His claws are agile, too, so it should only be -4.
That's true.
Ooh.
Vork. The orc is like, you cannot kill Vork.
No, you
Right,
certainly
right.
can.
Okay, you killed.
Yeah, Ember can kill the orc. And I would have Ember move, but he's not in the direct line of fire anymore. So,
Well, you can't because it's 2 actions. So Ember's done.
Oh yeah, because he moved and attacked and attacked.
Well, he didn't move and attack. He just attacked twice. Did you move him, Jason?
Yeah.
He used 2 actions to handle
There's
command animal, so
apparently,
it's worth 3.
yeah, there seems to be a thing where I could do 2 different uses of command animal.
Well, no. He's a minion. Minions only get 2 actions per round. That's it. Your animals are considered minions. They can never get more than 2 actions.
If that's the case, then he doesn't get the second attack. Then
Okay, so he does not get the second attack. That's correct.
We can just pretend like he does, though.
well,
Wouldn't
but
that be cute?
when does the fire damage kick in?
Let me look up.
Because the fire damage may take him down anyways.
Oh yeah, if it's persistent fire
It's-
damage or something.
It's not persistent.
Mm.
But what if it was persistent? How about
But
that?
I mean, what was it? A crit. So on a crit, is it persistent?
Nope. It's just 1 fire damage. It's not persistent. Yeah, it's nothing. So he's still alive, and Brixley. There's a thing in the book, minions. Minions are a thing. I wrote a whole thing on minions, so I know it pretty well. They just get 2 actions. That's it. Doesn't matter. You can't triple. You can't give him 6 actions by giving him 3 commands. That's not how it works. They can only get. It's like you. They get 2 actions per turn. Period. Never more. So you still have 2 actions left, Brixley.
All right. Well, one of them I'm going to take cover, and I don't really have a good idea for the other action, so I guess I'll just end my turn.
You can attack him.
Or wait, you know what? Actually, I'm going to skip that. I'm going to take out a potion and drink a potion,
That's
I'm
2
re-
actions.
and I'll
I'm
skip it.
yeah.
I'll skip the take cover since most of them can't attack me anyways.
There you go.
I'm remembering
Which
a ranger feat at 4th level where they can do the spend 2 actions to command an animal to get 3. So I forgot. That's a ranger thing.
Yeah, they start off as a minion, which is 2.
I've heard ranger things.
So okay, so you use your minor healing potion. Is that correct?
Yeah, use the minor healing potion.
1d8. Pulls it out of the bandolier. Drinks it down. Ooh, 6. Not bad. Not bad at all. Nearly fully healed. Look at that. Celeste is up.
All right. Well, we're definitely going to spend an action to keep the spiritual weapon going, and it's going to continue to attack Lord Gar.
It could finish off that 1 week work.
I suppose that would be 1 fewer attacks against us. Sure, yeah. It's the same amount of actions to sustain it, and it'll move to any creature in range and attack. So that works. Good call.
11 points of damage. Good job. It dies.
Awesome. All right, so it goes over and skewers that guy with a spear full of force. 2 actions left. I'm a little concerned about Gar.
Everyone should be concerned about Gar.
I'm very concerned about Lord Dar.
I'm sorry, Nar. He's Lord Nar.
Oh, Lord Nar, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm going to spend my last 2 actions to move up against the...
Nar. Stop mispronouncing my name.
Oh, sorry. And what are your pronouns? To move up against the palisade wall and take cover.
He, him, king.
And my turn is over.
Oh, good. That means Lord Nar now goes. Lord Nar sees half-orc. Putrid. Filth. Kill half-orc.
+4 for cover.
I laugh at your +4. 25. Ha ha ha. For 15 points of damage.
At least it wasn't a crit.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I attack you again, puny human. Misses.
Cover came into play there, though.
Cover
Mm-hmm.
did come into play there. I attack you one more time with my great club plus backswing, which gives me +1 to attack when I miss the first time. Ha 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 ha. And hit you for minimum damage. Nearly minimum, 11 points. That stinks. Still, me nearly kill you, puny.
Does it hit with
half-orc.
the -4? With the -10?
It's a minus.
-9, I guess. And
-9.
22?
is 22.
and then with my -1 and then my +4, I'm at 23.
Ah.
Wait, what was I thinking?
Accounting for the win.
You can see over here, if you add the bonuses and subtract the penalty from rage, you end up with, it's a miss.
Make sure you carry the 1.
Okay. You're gonna pay for that one.
Oh no.
You'll pay for being right.
Oh, critical will save to attack
A
Brixley.
critical will save shatters the spell, so Sanctuary is done.
For everyone or just that creature?
For critical success, it says Sanctuary ends.
Really?
Yep.
It's gonna be a fun turn for Brixley.
It was good while it lasted.
Gray,
It was.
Gray. I was wondering. Gray Tusk attacks.
Hey, at least I healed up.
Yeah, we got a lot of good use out of that first level spell. I am not complaining.
It tries to attack Brixley. 2 arrows go flying out at once. It's standard MO. 1 goes to Brixley and misses. 1 goes to Cade and does not.
What?
Crits you for 12 points of damage. And let's see, does it do anything extra? Oh yes, it's deadly, so it does an extra 1d10. Remember that, Rob, from our game the other day?
I do.
Oh, I rolled a 1! Come on! Damn it! Okay.
Ooh, so deadly.
Well, time to do it again! It's a new attack. It's a new person to attack. You hear a female crackle coming from the, you think it's a female, either that or something horrible, coming from the tower. And another attack to Cade. Yeah, that's right.
I will.
Another
What?
20.
I will turn it.
20.
I will turn it. Hold on. I will turn it not into a crit by
How?
doing my reaction by subtracting the number by 2.
It's automatically a crit. It's a 20.
Yeah, 20 on the
Well, it's
die is
not
always a
auto
crit.
crit.
Oh, I
It's
thought.
auto crit. No, that's not
It's only a crit if it still hits, right? So isn't it like a 21 to hit? What's your
No.
armor class with Nimble?
Well, no, it goes up. A 20 will automatically give it plus. It actually goes. Okay, it goes 1 higher.
A 20
than
makes
what
it a hit
would have been.
regardless.
Right.
This
Well-
wasn't a 10 or over situation. It was a crit.
No, no, no.
No,
they hit
it
20.
increases. A 20 increases the success rate. But
Right.
if it was a failure, now it's a
It
success.
wasn't a failure.
It wasn't a failure.
It wasn't a failure.
This
A
would be easier if you
21
quit cheating.
21 versus his armor class with the dodge?
Well, it's not a 21. It rolled a 31, and then it gets a minus. It only gets a 5. So that's a 26.
It's not its third attack because it shot 2 arrows and this is its
No.
third arrow.
It's let's see.
It's some special nonsense.
Actually, let me double check this.
I'm wondering if the 2 arrows don't calculate multiple attack penalty until after it's over or if they count as 1 attack.
Yeah, my AC is currently a 20.
All right, you think you're right. It's just written weird. Okay, so we'll say it's a 21. Okay,
It's a 22 if I do this.
Well, there you go.
It's +2 for nimble dodge. My base is a 20.
Welcome to Pathfinder, folks.
So you need a 32 to crit me, or is that right?
Fine. You take. Yeah. Fine. I'll heal you back. It did 10. I give you back 5. So
And the oh yeah,
I
And
didn't
deadly
do the
doesn't
extra.
happen.
I didn't do deadly. I didn't have a chance to roll it, but let's roll it for fun. Oh, it would have been a 10. Oh, that sucks. Welcome to Pathfinder. Well, especially because it's really starting to get a lot. Now it's starting to a lot going on, and we didn't get to. Well, none of our other fights have had this much math. It's starting to get a little mathy.
yeah.
That's okay. I don't mind. Suddenly, these orcs snap out of it, and they look and they're like, I'm attacking you, buddy, you little nasty thing, whatever you are.
Of course.
Javelin. Here's the good point. They suck at it. He throws a javelin, he misses by a mile, and then he's like, another javelin. He reloads, misses, and goes up against the palisade and bounces off. This guy, he's like, okay, I'm gonna aim this time. He walks up right in front of Brixley, aims carefully, throws his javelin, and misses by a mile as well. Then he's like, God darn it!
I'm a small target. I'm hard to hit.
Now this last one, he's the one with the dagger. He walks up, he goes, dodge this! Okay, he finally hits you. He actually hits you with a 24. Even with, I don't think he went up against the wall. If you did, doesn't matter.
No, I didn't because I drank the potion.
Right. So it still would have hit you 20. So 6 points of damage, and he's like, ha! I'm gonna go again and miss. Ha! Cade is up, covered with arrows.
Story of my life.
Arrows and daggers and poop.
Yep. I move.
Okay, considering there's been 11 or 12 bad guys, you're doing pretty well.
I'm doing great. I move and I stab the big guy.
Big 'em. Okay, you go. Wow.
Oh.
Yes!
Nice.
Let me roll 2d6 or 1d6 times 2, right?
Yes, 1d6.
For my sneaky. Come on.
15.
Big dollars. Oh!
Close enough.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
10 more points. 25 points of damage total.
Woo.
As you punch
Excellent.
him in the
Excellent.
kidneys, he's like, "Arrgh!"
I stab him right in his nasty orc kidney.
Bile comes out on your poop dagger. Now it's a bile poop. Where are you going? Are you moving?
And, yeah, I'm moving.
Okay.
Well, I'll take it back. I'm going to go behind Prue.
Okay. You want to see something funny?
Uh-oh. Wait, why? He didn't have it
Follows
before.
you.
Why? What?
Yep. No escape. You tried to move away.
Oh,
He's
no.
like, oh, I'm coming after you, buddy. You're dead. You're dead. Lord Nar's gonna eat your bones.
Shit.
You better kill him now, because he's gonna mess up.
Prue, help me.
Here.
I'm
Help me, Prue.
I'm
Nar
gonna
dog.
try.
Nar.
I've got to hit him twice, and my first one has to kill him. My second one has to get through orc ferocity. But I'll
Yes.
try. I will try. So I'm going to do my first action to move behind, so I'm flanking with Cade, and then I'm going to start swinging. Like Cade's life depends on it.
It certainly does.
You hit 9 points. Still alive.
My damage is so bad. All right, let's keep trying. Just keep swinging.
Nice. Oh. Yeah.
Woo.
Now here's the interesting part. You kill him, and since he used the special ability to chase after
Oh,
little
yeah, his
Cade,
reaction is spent.
Oh my
so
gosh.
he's not going to get orc ferocity because he was so pissed at
Oh,
Cade
that's
that
beautiful.
He's like, oh, Lord Nar deserved better. Lord Nar just built a house. And then he dies.
I'm gonna let out a bestial roar, and in Orcish, bow before your new lord.
Cade also screams, but more in relief. Yeah!
Prue does not have an action. That was it.
Doesn't need an action to scream.
Brixley, the Untouched, is up. They're going to sing songs about Brixley because no one seems to ever want to go near him.
All right, well, now the sanctuary's gone, I got no reason not to attack. So I'm going to attack.
No, that's why you weren't attacking. I forgot
Hmm.
about that. I was like, what's he doing? Why is he just standing? Oh.
Because he was tanking like a champion.
Well, he's a little rusty. He's like, I'm going to attack. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Hold on. Whoa. Gotta practice. Need a practice round here. First one a 1. That's not going to do it. Let's try that again. There we go. 7 points of damage. A solid.
And I'm going to use my final action for command animal.
That damn animal. Oh, here comes Ember. Man, I didn't really think giving you this animal companion would be this good. I'm starting to wonder if this was such a smart idea. but what the hell? It's
Chomp.
awfully fun. Oh man.
Yeah. All right.
Except Orc ferocity. You cannot kill Jork. Celeste is up. Jork is
Well-
in your face.
That changes what I wanted to do a little bit. I'll throw the spiritual weapon against, what was his name, Jerk.
That's right, Jork.
Alright, so I'll go and try to stab this guy.
All right, now Jork's dead.
Alright, good.
Spiritual weapon MVP because it can finish these people off.
Yeah, it's pretty handy for that. I do have a multi-attack penalty, so if I want to attack again, it's going to be lessened. And I'm hoping we'll have a chance to take a break and heal, so I don't want to waste all my spells. You guys are alright. Alright, let's go against the orc that I have a clear shot on, and I'm going to throw a little produce flame at it. This is with a -5.
You miss because you get
Yeah.
a 12.
That's too bad.
Are you done?
And I'm done. Yep, those are all my 3 actions.
Well. Great task. Arrows are coming flying. 2 arrows. 1 at Brixley. 1 at Fire Kitty. Ooh, that one nearly kills Fire Kitty. 10 points of damage on Fire Kitty. And 1 more to Brixley. Misses by a mile. So you're starting to get the hang of it. It seems like 2 arrows, kind of Legolas style, are coming out simultaneously. This is some weird special ability. So 2 arrows are getting fired at the same time and hitting. And this one missed Brixley and then hit Ember.
As
and
a reaction, I forgot to do this, but when you hit Ember, as a reaction, I can give Ember DR4, I believe, against that damage source.
What is that? What
That
the
sounds
heck?
like something we need to remember.
What
I have not
is
been.
that?
I have not been making good use of it, but it's a DR5. It is my.
What's it called?
It's like the liberating. It's liberating command, but
It's not liberating
Please.
step or stride. What is that?
hold on a second.
It's some weird champion ability he has.
It's my champion ability. I forget the name of it. I apologize.
Oh, the reaction one you get, yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking it up. Hold on. Well, you have Divine Grace and Liberating Step. That only gives you breaking free. And you
No,
have
it says
shield
or
block.
takes. It says or takes damage.
Yeah, an enemy damages, grabs, or grapples your ally, and both are within 15 feet of you.
Resistance to damage against a triggering attack of 2 plus your level.
So it's actually 5.
We need to use that every turn, my man.
Well, yeah, I wasn't using it because at level 1 and level 2 it was I kind of forgot, and B, it wasn't much resistance.
Orcs in front pull out their dagger and try to stab Brixley, scared of the Fire Kitty. And hits Brixley twice. Rolls a 19 and a 16. Hits you for 15 points of damage.
That's a little
Not
bit vexing.
Scared of you no more. This orc also pulls out his dagger, runs up, will punch Brixley in the face with the dagger. Misses and misses. Cade is up. He's cowering in the corner, realizing he was about to just get smushed into paste.
I was.
by that guy, but you survived.
Okay, let's move right into this guy here. Up a little bit and stab around that corner.
You guys had a hero point thing. Oh, I guess you were saving in case you died.
Yeah.
Miss with the 3.
Wow.
20, whatever, but ferocity! You cannot kill Eorc. Prue's up, way in the back. Way
All
in
right.
the back. What's Prue doing all the way back there? And
All
there's
right.
a huge blockage.
Can we talk about something we spoke about a while ago? About how I shouldn't be using spells while raging, and we didn't know that? We found that
Yeah,
rule.
and I said that you can freely retrain and use Moment of Clarity as your barbarian ability. So you have that.
It's not like I've ever even used Raging Intimidation, and had we known about the rules, we definitely would have picked that.
That's fine.
So that's what I'd like to do.
Yes,
I'd like
you
to
can
use
your
Moment
one
of
action.
Clarity.
Yes, you can use your one action to cast a spell.
Okay, so I'm going to use one action to bring up Moment of Clarity, and I'm going to use 2 actions to pull out a Spooky Skull and throw Ray of Frost at the guy who is now doing Ferocity.
Okay. That's the closer one, the one to the south.
And here it comes. Yeah, be haunted!
He dies for real.
That laugh, I swear.
Brixley, there's one person left. What? How'd you guys do so well?
Yes, I'm going to attack.
Oh.
Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm. No help from Cade.
I was the first person to kill a dude.
You were. First blood was Cade.
And I critted Mr. Big Pants.
Mr. Big Pants. Okay, you roll the 1 and then you roll the 2. Do you want to go for the trifecta? Can you get a 3?
Can you get a 20?
You miss.
No, I'm actually going
and
to
you
give
miss.
the command to the pet.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
Cheater. You don't want this pet to die because it's going to be awfully hard for this pet to come back. Okay, now you're cheating. Having the pet
Do some flanking.
flanking.
Hot flanking action.
You rolled 2 nat 20s against Cade. You've been cheating this whole time.
Those are nat 20s. They're not fake crits. They're real crits.
I mean, who knows what happens behind the GM screen, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. You guys are doing great, and I've been giving you I've missed like a million will saves. Celeste is up. Spiritual Spear
All right,
decides it's time to leave and disappears completely.
No, it's got several rounds left, so it's time to focus on that again and have that spiritual weapon go all the way up against that archer in the crow's nest.
How? Do you need line of sight? How do you know what to attack?
Can I see her around the corner? Like, I got a corner to corner.
No, she's behind superior cover. No.
You can just go for the mook.
She's in.
I know,
like,
but I
she's-
want to start harassing her. She needs to start getting hit. So
She's
fine, that's okay. That's
literally-
fine.
Yeah, no. She's literally behind superior cover, so there's like nothing to see.
Okay, but if I wasn't behind this wall, I'd be able to see her, or she's just invisible to me.
She is firing out of arrow slits. So
Well, that's fine, but you can still see through an arrow slit. There's still like line of sight and line of effect, right?
if you spend one action to seek, I'll say yes.
Sure, I'll do that. That sounds fair. So I'll spend one action to seek, and like peek around the corner and be like, there she is. One action to sustain, and I'll send the spear up.
All right, I'll say you can see her. You can see enough to attack her. How about that?
Okay, that's fine. Because once the spear gets up there, it'll just do its thing. And I don't think it has to worry about things like cover, because it just goes up there.
What is its
The weapon doesn't
distance?
take up space, grant flanking, or have any other attributes a creature would. Yeah,
What's the range though?
120 feet.
Okay, it's more than enough. Okay, I mean it is fairly far away from this person. This like, it's not even a crow's nest. It's like just a palisade. Not a palisade. It's an arrow slit. It's like a kill slit.
So it's like a fully roofed tower.
Well, where this is heavily defended.
Mhm.
Like this was designed for just this.
Sure.
To attack.
Oh, I
but
get it.
you found the hole, the weakness,
Woohoo!
if you will. Or you can run up the stairs.
No,
That
this
would
sounds
work,
like more
too.
fun.
Okay, attack again. Try again against the invisible creature. How did you attack it before? That's interesting.
Ooh, a 19
Okay,
misses?
19 misses. Yeah.
Gungnir put up a good effort, though.
Wow, because I mean, it wouldn't, as you said, it wouldn't get cover or anything, right? Because it just goes in there and then starts stabbing. Jeez, that is
Maybe this thing
impressive.
in there is really strong.
Yeah, maybe, but that's all right. I'll take it. My last action, because everyone looks hurt and I'll probably have to heal soon. I'm gonna go ahead and put up my halo.
So if the person runs away, does the weapon just magically follow them?
I know I need to sustain it, and one of my options when I sustain it is to choose to have it attack someone new. I believe I can have it just sustain against the same one. Each time you sustain the spell, you can move the weapon to a new target within range if needed and strike with it. I think I can just keep focusing on it till the energy runs out, and as long as she and it are within 100 feet or 120 feet, it'll just keep pounding away. But she doesn't necessarily know what the range of the spell is.
All right. Well, in that case, she's gonna just attack. Do her double attack. One to the kitty, and one to Brixley. Missing Brixley, but hitting the kitty for 6 points of damage. Kitty's nearly dead.
It does say a foe within range. It doesn't say anything about line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I'm thinking you're right that I would have to see the target to move it to them, but then once it's on them, I think I just need to keep focusing on the spell, and it'll just keep doing its thing.
Well, I'm just wondering, because then it gets weird, because, like, okay, I go hide in a closet. Like, does it follow you into the closet? Like, you know...
Yeah,
like
I think so.
It just follows you anywhere you go, no matter where you go.
I think that's more or less how it works, yeah. Because, I mean, it's a second level spell, but the damage is also low. Like, I do more damage with my Produce Flame.
Okay, I'll allow it. The third attack barely hits Brixley, because indeed it literally rolled a 19 for a 20, and she's up above, so she doesn't get cover because she's attacking over you. So 4 points of damage. Brixley's starting to get pretty bloodied, and this orc is like, ah! He sees that he's flanked and doesn't like the fire kitty, and decides to run away. See those doors? He's gonna open those doors and run in. Cade's up.
All right. I
take the bait and run away, or are you gonna
switch weapons.
regroup?
I switch weapons to my sling, a peek in, and I take a shot.
You're gonna literally need a 20 to hit, but go right ahead.
So,
Bounces off the walls of the tower.
is it like she's like under full cover or whatever?
Superior cover.
Okay.
How much is that? Is that like +8?
It's like +8.
Yeah, I wanted to get that spear in there earlier, except that we had all those stupid orcs to take down one last shot, one more thing. And I'm like, yeah, okay, it's probably better.
Yeah, it essentially doubled their numbers because they each took that extra hit.
Yeah, it occupied the spear for 2 of the 4 rounds it's been up, so the thing is, at this point, I could do a 3-action heal and get us all up really quickly if we want to keep charging, or I can focus on the spear, but I can't do both.
I mean, we can all hang out until the spear wins the fight, right?
Yeah, I could just let it attack, until the spell runs out, and then cast a big heal, I suppose. If we're just, like, huddled over here protecting ourselves.
That's a good idea.
Greater cover is like a +4, but I'm saying this thing is like behind an arrow slit. And
okay.
I'm gonna say like you're gonna have to literally hit through an arrow slit into hitting her. Like, you're realizing like she's just she's gonna keep pot shotting you guys. So either rush her, which you can do. Keep trying to hope you roll a 20. Cast spells, which might actually work if you have line of effect, which I think you would, or hope the sphere does it. You have a couple of options, so she appears to be the only thing left. But hitting her from disadvantage on the ground is going to be nearly impossible.
Okay, maybe someone should just yell up at her like, all your friends are dead. Get out of here. I shout that. I shout it after I clack against the window with my sling bullet. I say, all your friends are dead. Why don't you just leave? Or magic spear will kill you. Get out of here. Just go.
Crew's up.
Alright, so I was going to rush the tower, but do you want me to hold back for the big heal first?
Yeah, that's a good idea. I mean, let the spear win or do its thing until it runs out.
Okay, well then what I'll do is I'll stack up on the door with you guys, and I'll use an action... here's what I'll do. I'll use one action to battle medicine on Cade, since he's right next to me. So I'm going to attempt to heal Cade.
Oh.
And I got it, so 2d8 for Cade.
Ooh, look at that. 10 points.
Nice.
And then I'll use my last action to take cover.
You're rubbing a little dirt in it.
There's a little dirt for you.
Brixley is wide open in the wide world of sports, taking quite a bit of damage.
If Celeste is going to be doing a
Celeste,
heal,
by the way, am I close enough for the 3 heal?
Yeah, it's like 30 feet. It's huge, which is why I couldn't
Okay.
use it when there were orcs all over the place.
I'm going to
Okay.
move myself and Kitty back behind the wall.
Yeah, at this point, I think we just hide behind the wall for half a minute.
Okay. You putting the kitty on Celeste? She's going to take burn damage.
No,
There you
just
go.
happened to be where the drag stopped.
Okay, Celeste is up. How many more rounds of the spear do you have? We're up to round 8 of combat. And when did you cast it? Ooh, look at
Halfway in. So this is the This is the 5th attack the spear has made.
12 points of damage.
Get some.
Yeah. Heck, I'm not quite sure. If you're running around doing battle medicine, and I know you're only so at it, I'm going to throw Bless on you, or Guidance on you, Prue. And
I'm not planning on doing another one. I'm going to rush next turn.
Oh, I thought we were hanging back until this was done.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I can run over and battle medicine on Brixley.
Yeah, I figured we have at least 2 more rounds of battle medicining while we let this thing sort of run out and try to stay out of this creature's line of sight. So I was going to throw Guidance on you, and with my last remaining action, I don't think anyone's attacking her. So Bless doesn't really matter. I guess I'll just take cover? Sure, I'll just take cover just in case. Press myself up against the wall. And those are my 3 actions.
No arrows go flying. No arrows go flying out of that tower anymore. Cade's up.
I go back to Celeste because I don't know if the arrows are coming. I do like a dive roll and then like several.
Well, you don't know
rolls.
because you're all behind cover, right? So you have no idea. Nothing's getting fired, but there was no targets also. So
I dodged back. I was like, not for nothing, but we just did great. Like the only thing that really has ever hurt us the most has been plants. It's never
that was
been
unexpected.
orcs.
We knew this was going to be a big fight.
We said we wouldn't talk about that.
Yeah, we did it. Is it Archer gone? Did your spear win?
I'm working on it, and she's like holding her fingers to her head, like focusing.
Can you see through your spear's eyes?
Nope, but I know it's still got a target.
Are you like the Beastmaster?
All right, so I've got 5 more attacks on this. Do you want to? Are we going to zip through it, or are we going to stay in rounds?
We're going to stay in rounds because it's not going to last much longer. So Cade is up, and then I'll tell you when you're out of rounds. What are you doing, Cade? Anything?
I'm gonna hold like an action, a reaction or whatever to fire a sling bullet if something comes through or in range.
Got it. Prue, you are on the other side of this open gate. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I see Brixie on the other side, and he's still bleeding. So I'm gonna run over to the other side. I'm gonna slap a band-aid on his knee, and then I'm gonna run back into cover.
Wow. Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay, so 14 is going to fail, but I don't critically fail, so I don't cause any damage.
You were rushing it. You're rushing it.
I was rushing it.
Brixley's up. No arrows go flying at you.
It was just a band-aid.
For the moment, I'm just going to stay here and do the additional step of take cover if I need to.
Celeste is up. Celeste's thing can attack the archer once again.
All right, she will focus and have it do so. Oof.
Misses.
All right, it's still in range. I don't think I can spend more sustain actions, and that's it. I think that's it. I just get the one, even with the multi-attack penalty. Each time you sustain the spell, blah 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 blah. Yeah. All right. I can start single healing because really, there's only 2 people that are super badly wounded. So. Which is Brixley and the cat. I guess Prue's pretty badly hurt. I was just thinking the 3-action heal really doesn't heal that much, and we probably should press on. But it's going to drain me. What do you guys think?
I think that getting your heal to where it hits every target is pretty relevant, especially with your halo going.
I mean, it's only 2d8 plus 2 with the halo, so it's not like a million points. It's just a decent amount.
Yeah, but that's 1 hit per target.
That's good.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Then I'll forego my other 2 actions, because that's all I need to do is sustain, so. Done.
Okay, I'm going to say you go another round. Celeste tries to use the spear, but nothing happens, and she realizes whatever it was chasing just ran out of range. And you also realize, wow, that tower is really big. that's in the mountain, like really big, because it went way more than 120 feet away. So
okay, at that point, then I guess I'll use my big 3-action heal.
Do we want to just step away and cheese the healing mechanic, like just walk for a mile and cheese up on lay on hands and come back?
That's true. We could do ye old lay on hands trick.
Yeah, if you wanted to. I mean, that would save me a second level spell, which I don't have many of.
Yeah.
I'd prefer that, but I thought we were pressing. That's why I was going to use the big heal. But if we're just going to like back off and regroup, then, you know, for an hour
that's
or
the
so,
thing
then
is
we can do that too.
we can press, but would it be more prudent to take a breather?
Well, I'm going to tell you what happens. You spend Celeste realizes, okay, my target is gone, so it ran away. You look in front of you. There are 9 dead orcs. There's 8 those grunt orcs, similar to the ones that you fought before, and then this one orc who's just the super massive, orc. One orc got away and ran to the southeast into the tower, and the archer also seemed to run away after she was hit once. So, and the doors are wide open. It's getting dark, but it looks like no one else is coming out to greet you. So that is the situation as of right now. Otherwise, it's kind of quiet. Dead orcs everywhere. Mork, Dork, Zork, Vork, Jork, Orc, Lork, and Cork. You killed them all.
See, if I would have told them my name was Rourke, they would have believed me.
Yeah, that's all you had to do.
I do wonder if we want to maybe camp inside in the little tower, the smaller,
the little
tower.
supply hut or whatever that is. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because otherwise, they could potentially come back out and fortify the gate, and we'd have to take it again. I mean,
yeah, but their numbers would be a lot smaller this time.
Okay. Hey, Cade, since you're all outdoorsy now, can you cover our tracks when we go in there so they think maybe we left?
Maybe.
Okay.
Even better, you could leave tracks showing that we left.
Oh, yeah, you're good at all that stuff. We'll just assume that you are successful at that.
I can make tracks and make it look like we left and cover the tracks that we went in. Is that a survival check?
Sure. What's your survival? I roll it for you.
It's 7, but I think is this terrain considered like the woods? What is this?
Well, actually, cover tracks is moving half your speed. You don't need to attempt a survival check to cover your track, but in your tracking, you must success a survival check against your survival DC if it's higher than blah, blah, blah. So actually, it's a survival skill action that uses just some time.
I see. So is this the forest terrain, or is it like mountains?
This area here?
Or hills or plains?
Yeah, it's definitely not forest. This would be
then
valley hills
7
type area. So you actually don't need to roll anything. You just do it. You can just spend a bit of time doing it and just sort of mess up the tracks. However, there's blood and gore and dead orcs everywhere.
That's fine.
So it's yeah. Well, not going to hide that. So, let's just mess up the trail.
Drag them all, put them behind the wall or the...
I mean, they're going to know the bodies are there. I just want them to think that we left.
Got it. Okay.
Like it was a hit and run. We took down the defenses, and then we got out of there where we're really going to move into the encampment and hide inside.
Okay. Yeah, you can successfully do that. Have Fire Kitty run over, make it look like you ran away. You tell Fire Kitty to run out a little to burn footprints to make it look like you guys ran the other direction, stuff like that.
Yeah, something like that. Also, we definitely want to do a once-over on all the Mook Orcs and probably a good search of the body on the big boss. Anything useful or interesting? Maybe a detect magic?
You tell me what you're doing. You look through the orcs. Those other orcs had the same garbage you had for all the other ones. They had knuckle daggers, tons and tons of javelins, shoddy breastplates.
And they each had a level 1 healing potion.
That's it. Lord Nar, on the other hand, after you get off the complete stink of him, you're like, oof. But he's got a pretty nice hide armor. He has 2 hatchets. He has that really nice great club and a bronze key around his neck.
All right. So I'm picking up any magic in the area?
Are you detecting magic?
I will cast the spell Detect Magic, yeah.
Yes, you detect magic in the area.
Cool. I'm going to assume one of the nicer things on this big guy is it pointed out to Prue, who's a lot stronger than me, and let her deal with the big stinky body.
What am I going to do with his big stinky body?
The Great Club looks really nice, and there's a bronze key. Get it? It's right there.
Pile all the bodies over there.
There's a bronze key that hangs from a leather cord around his neck. You have to sort of like go into the folds of blood and gore and like pull it out.
I'll cut it off.
His neck or the cord?
Whatever. I cut
Okay,
the
you cut
cord
it off.
and also not care about his neck.
Okay, you cut it, you get the key, and this club is bigger than Cade and Brixley each.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we might as well roll stuff to try and identify it. If it's just +1, I'm not worried about it. If it's +1 striking, I'm probably going to use it. So we can take it with us.
There we go, that's what he looked like, by the way. So are you guys going to walk into the hut real quick, or are you going to do this right out in the open?
No, I think we're just like quickly going to search and then try to get into that hut.
All right, let me move you in the hut real quick. There's the hut. You can walk in. The hut has a just a cloth opening, so it's really like easy to get into. It's not like you have to worry about there's no door you have to worry about. There's no lock. It's just like it's like beads, you know. It's real 70s. Hey man. It's a crude leather tarp that covers the entrance to this simple wooden hut that's built against the side of the valley. As you enter into the hut, in the center of this wooden hut is a massive stone throne, crudely carved with howling orc faces. The chair is clearly intended to intimidate. Flanking it on the walls of the hut are two massive leather caravasses featuring simplistic paintings. On the left is an image of a mountain peak with an orc head howling up from it at a great cavern in the mountain's heart. On the right is the image of a tall, slender woman with black hair. Her ears suggest that she's elven or half-elven. In one hand, she holds a large beaker overflowing with green liquid. In the other, she holds naked fire. At the back wall, you can make out a curtain partly concealing an opening into the cliff face itself.
Naked fire. That's obscene.
I will say you quickly do a little bit of detect magicking and figure out that the club is detecting the magic, not the hide armor.
Yeah. All right. Well, if we're going to do some downtime, Celeste will spend her time downtiming doing identify on the items.
Okay, which are you using? Arcana? No, you use occultism, right?
I use occultism.
What do you get? A plus? What's your plus? It's a lot.
+8.
+8. Are you going to try to identify this club?
Yes.
You know for 100% fact that this is a +1 great club. That's it. But a great club
I'm striking?
Nope. But it's really good because it has this thing called backswing and shove. So if you miss with the great club, you get a +1 in your next attack. It does 1d10 points of damage. And shove is this thing that just lets you trip people really easily. It's pretty cool. Hatchets are normal, hide armor is normal, bronze key as well, just a bronze key.
But what is it too?
I don't know. Somewhere in there.
It's me. It's a cool bronze key. Is there anything you want to do while you're in this hut?
I think we're going to cheese our healing abilities. Just Velveeta style.
That was the plan.
You can cheese it. Tell me how you're going to cheese it.
At 18 per heal.
Well, you can do 1 to you, so you can wait like 9 minutes, heal yourself for 18, and that just leads Cade, Prue, Ember, and some of Brixley as well. I guess you can use your treat wounds though on some people. Prue.
I can treat wounds on nobody because I've already done battle medicine on both Brixley and Cade, so they're immune for a day, and I can't set my hands on the cat because it's on fire.
You can. You're just going to take some damage. You'll just take 1 point of damage.
Don't worry about the cat because it's exactly 18 down. So
yeah, I'm not worried about the cat.
There's synergy there.
It did a good job. It took some hits for us.
Are you just going to spend 10...
Basically like 50
30,
minutes.
40, 50 minutes? That's what I'm doing the math? Okay.
I'm going to stand guard the whole time.
Actually, you're going to have to do another one for Prue, because Prue she has so much damage.
I took a lot of damage.
Okay, you literally spend an hour healing. While you're spending that hour healing, I presume Cade is looking around and just looking at stuff.
Yes, I will absolutely poke around.
Wait, I'm
Cool.
wrong. I could be doing treat medicine. I just couldn't be doing battle medicine again.
Right,
That's
you
what
can't
I
do
thought.
battle
I was
medicine.
confused.
Yeah,
You
I had
can
it
do treat
backwards.
wounds once every 10 minutes. So I'll just hand wave it for now, just to
Yeah, it's fine.
make things. We'll say it takes 30 minutes. So you look around, you treat some wounds. Celeste is like just sort of studying the paintings, and Cade finds something.
Ooh.
Set into the seat of Nar's throne, you find a pair of buttons disguised as orc eyes in the throne's decorative carving. What do you
Mhm.
do?
I go, hey, look at these. They're supposed to look like eyes, but they're buttons. I investigate them to see if it's a pressable thing, like a mechanism
Yes.
of some kind.
Yes, it looks
Ooh.
like you can push on their eyes. There's two, one in each.
Are they trapped?
You don't think it's trapped?
I push down on both of them.
You push down on both of them. You hear a click, and a small compartment on the side of the throne opens.
What's in it?
You look inside. There is a bag.
I take the bag.
Okay.
Is in the bag.
Spiders.
Lots of jingling. You find 28 gold pieces in silver and copper. You find a flawed sapphire. And you find not one, not two, but 3 scrolls.
What? Look at this, everybody.
Ooh. If only we had some spellcasters in the party.
So how does
What are these scrolls
work?
of? How do
Can
we
you
figure
just
that
read
out?
them? You just I was gonna do this. I guess none of us know. Let's look it up.
I don't know. I didn't look them up because I couldn't buy any, so I just kind of gave up on them existing.
You need to use the cast a spell activity. And in order to get access to the cast a spell activity, you have to be a spellcaster.
Well, I've got that.
You and me both.
Yeah.
Do you need like read magic or anything like the Pathfinder 1, or do you just know what it is automatically?
It doesn't look like you need that. It nothing in here says that anyway. Well, I'm gonna keep reading. There's a lot in here.
For more on scrolls, see page 564.
That's the page.
I don't see anything about identifying it.
Here it is. If you find a scroll, you can try to figure out what the spell is. If it is a common spell from your spell list or a spell you know, you can spend a single recall knowledge action and automatically succeed at identifying the scroll spell. So we can automatically identify them if they are of our spell list.
If they're common and on your spell list.
That's true.
So if they're arcane or divine,
You
If
know
not,
two
you have
of
to
them
use-
right away. Celeste looks at one and goes, "Oh, that is a scroll of heal, 2nd level."
Ooh.
And this one is a scroll of restoration. Ooh. One of them you've never seen before, neither of you. So how do we do that?
We do the identify magic on page 238.
yeah, I also have the occult spell list, so we've covered 3 of the 4 possible spell lists. But yeah, if it's uncommon, then I'll use occultism to try and identify it.
And if you can't get it, I'll use Arcana to try and identify it.
It is so if it's a common occult spell that you just don't know, do you still know it or do you have to identify it?
If it's common and occult, I will automatically identify it because it's on my spell list and I have I can recall knowledge.
Even if you can't cast it.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that is a scroll of Soundburst.
Soundburst is 1st level?
2nd level. They're all 2nd level scrolls. Heal 2nd level, Soundburst 2nd level, Scroll of Restoration 2nd level.
That is fantastic.
And it does say that to cast a spell from a scroll, the spell must appear on your spell list. So I can't use any of those. I don't think.
Well, thank you, Cade. You just helped me hit the jackpot.
You are so welcome.
Honestly, I was a little concerned because I spent about half of my magic on that first battle, and I was a little concerned about running out, but it was a harrowing battle, so it seemed worth it.
Definitely worth it. That guy was big.
Well, that was a long battle. I'm stunned how well you managed to do on that.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have to run.
I was sure one of us was dying.
MVP was the protection spell that Brixley had on him.
Oh, Sanctuary?
Sanctuary definitely carried the day.
Oh, I love Sanctuary so much. If one person's out alone and like about to just get mobbed, you're like, Sanctuary.
We were also lucky that those were fairly dumb villains that had low will saves. I think they only were like +2 or something.
And we're lucky that you could command your animal to not break the sanctuary. That really worked well.
Like still contribute and stuff. Yeah, it just the whole thing worked really nicely. And I think we did a good job sort of coordinating to get rid of the orcs, even with the ferocity and everything, and like keep the numbers down so that we weren't overwhelmed.
It was truly a difficult battle.
Okay, and you managed to get, let's see, I'm looking at the experience for this. Not as much as you think. How much experience do you think you get for all this?
100.
1,000. We get to level up again.
God, no, not quite.
284.
That's not a bad guess. Well, I got one more. It's like Price is Right.
285.
$1.
Experience point.
One experience point. 225.
I win with 100.
No, it's to the closest. I'm not doing Prices Right. You don't go over. It's well, the problem is the orc brutes are literally 0 level. So
that's what I thought, maybe.
You get very little experience for killing 0 level creatures. Lord Nar was 4th level, however. So yeah, you are up to 327 experience points total. So not quite 4th level. So you're like, aha, we killed all those guys, but they were all minions and grunts and barely worth anything. But we lived and got some really cool scrolls. Ta-da!
Living is good.
Scrolls are good.
Fire Kitty and Sanctuary. All right.
Yeah, that was the thing I was thinking about with all those orcs, because they went down so fast, like 16 damage killed them, that I'm like, yeah, they're probably level 1 or 0, and so I wasn't horribly worried about them, but still, there's so many of them, and then you are rolling so well that they still were a decent threat.
Well, and the one danger with them is that, they can still crit. They're still in the range where they could crit farm at least.
See, what I thought you were going to do is, or at least what I would have done, is I would have made one opening to allow them to, like, I would have made a gauntlet in the front and had them go through the gauntlet, and then you just kill them as they're going through. But I guess the other way worked too well, too. Like, I didn't think that was going to work that well. Like, okay, you have Brixley in front and everyone's attacking him, but Sanctuary saved him. Anything else, he would have been dead. I mean, he would have dropped 5 times over. So, no, it was fine. It worked out. Sanctuary literally saved them.
Yay!
You've been listening to Roll for Combat, a Pathfinder actual play podcast. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various role-playing games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and other social media platforms. You've been listening to Roll for Combat. Until next week, always remember to extinguish any flaming party members.